This is Earth. I'm sure you've seen it before. A planet full of opportunity, sparking the birth of mankind and home to pure natural beauty. It would be a shame to live a life without witnessing such sights. From tropical jungles to polar ice caps to barren deserts, there is a countless number of breathtaking places at the tip of your fingers, and we've only got one life to live. So why not explore it? My name is George, I'm a 21-year-old from the UK and I have just quit my job to travel the world. In this video I'm going to run you through my plans, the reason behind doing it and also why it might be a good idea for you to do it as well, including a detailed look into the life of an estate agent. Make sure you watch till the end. The journey will be starting in Thailand. Boasting a population of 70 million people, Thailand is located in Southeast Asia, known for its tropical beaches, royal palaces and ancient ruins. And on the 4th of January 2023 I'm catching a one-way flight by myself to the capital, Bangkok. Located in the central part of Thailand, Bangkok is Thailand's largest urban city, covering a land area of approximately 1,500 square kilometres. The city has developed into a huge metropolis that is packed with skyscrapers, luxurious hotels, high-tech shopping malls and a modern international airport, as well as an endless variety of good restaurants. Bangkok offers a wealth of great temples, museums and other historic sites to enjoy. The best thing is I don't have a strict plan before going out there. The only thing booked so far is actually my flight. I leave in the morning from Gatwick Airport, flying on Bamboo Airways. I give you permission to laugh because I hadn't heard of them either. Hopefully I'll make it there in one piece. That will take me on a 12-hour trip to Vietnam where I have one stop and then I've got an hour and a half flight into Thailand. I've never been on a flight this long before and I've also never solo travelled, so it's going to be interesting, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll be fine. My summarised goal for travelling is to just have a sick time. I want to explore as many places as I can, like cities and neighbouring countries, experience different cultures and also make a positive impact while I'm out there. I'm definitely going to go down the route of hostels because they're a great way to save money, and also I'm going by myself. I'm not spending the whole time out there alone. I want to meet new people. How long can I stay there for? From the start of October to the end of March next year, anyone with a UK passport can go out there for 45 days without a visa. This is legal, it's all on the government website and it's known as a visa exemption. I mean, this is perfect for me. I fly out in January, so I've got ages, and I'm also going to extend it while I'm out there. Thailand changed their immigration rules just to promote a bit of tourism following on from, I'm not going to say it, but you know what. But where is my journey ending for travelling? I do not know. I haven't planned that part yet. Whenever I want to come home, or I feel like coming home, or I can't stay out there any longer, I guess it's going to be when I come back. But if I'm being honest, I've got no rush to return, so I could be out there a month, I could be out there 2 years. But the question is, why am I doing this? Since the age of 13, I've always had a job, varying from paper rounds to my recent endeavours in the housing market as an estate agent. And in all of these positions, I've learnt a lot. I've met loads of new people and gained a lot of experience which I'll value for the rest of my life. But over the past 2 years, specifically when the pandemic started, I've been opened up to a whole new world of possibilities. During my years at high school and sixth form, we were only really given the vision of 2 options once we left. It was either university or some sort of apprenticeship. The idea of becoming an estate agent never even crossed my mind until last year, and it was never mentioned by any teachers, or even to go straight into work or travel the world. They weren't options which were spoke about and presented to us. Every cloud has a silver lining, and the silver lining of the pandemic was being able to have the time to come to the realisation that there are more options. With my path in education wiped out the way, I decided to educate myself, turning towards the stock market and personal finance, which I've made over 30 videos about and was the reason I started this YouTube channel. I was very fortunate to come to that realisation then and take learning in my own stride to become financially independent and go down the avenue which I'm on at the moment. And I'm even more fortunate to come to this realisation now. If you were to start life again and you got asked to pick one point at which you were to take the most risk, where would that be? It's not older when you've got a mortgage and a family to feed, it's when you're young, the 18 to 30 kind of range. In my opinion, one of the worst pains you could feel is regret. The thought of looking back at myself when I'm older, thinking why didn't I do certain things, is so scary to me. Obviously I'm not going to make it too deep, but it's just planting the seed in your head if there's always something you've dreamed of doing, like starting a business. I know that in my position, if everything goes tits up, I can come back to a nice family home and get a job pretty quickly if I wanted to. So it's almost insulting to not take the risks while I can. And I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in because not everybody has a healthy family or a roof over their head. And once I finished analysing my situation, I thought it's time to bite the bullet. And the obvious first thing had to go. and that was my job. As I'm sure you can imagine, for anybody which is currently working, quitting your job is quite a big deal. It's what you spend the majority of your life doing, your income relies on it, you see those people every day, even more than your family, and you base your schedule around it. At this point in time, I was an estate agent, and at the time I left, I've been doing it for exactly 10 months, and I generated over £120,000 in sales over that period. Sorry for the shameless plug. I learned so much from being an estate agent, and I'd recommend it to anybody. Sales is a very competitive environment, and you soon find out when you start. That's against other competitors from a business point of view and your own colleagues. But once you build your pipeline and you start getting the nick of it, it becomes really enjoyable. But the time for working that 9 to 5 job is not now. And as much as I enjoyed that job and loved the people I spent time with working there, I had to take the opportunity at hand. Being a single guy in his early 20s, I thought, right, f this, I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. Which brings us to today. If it wasn't obvious enough already, I'm quite passionate about content creation and becoming somewhat of an entrepreneur. And the biggest factor by far which you need in order to go down this route is time. Being an estate agent was a great job, but it didn't allow me the time I needed. I was working 10, 11-hour days and I was mentally exhausted by the time I got home. I don't like making excuses, right? But having days off to fully allocate time to editing videos made such a big difference. Not only that, I've picked up my habit of reading again, which I'm really happy with, and I'm also in the best shape of my life. However, I wouldn't recommend just quitting your job out of nowhere if you haven't got some kind of plan or any other efficient way to allocate your time. Ultimately, my long-term goal is freedom, and that is freedom of 3 main factors: money, time, and location. I haven't cracked the exact code to get there yet, but I'm on the path. Waking up in the Maldives, managing my dropshipping business 1 hour a day doesn't seem too bad. We'll get there one day. Going forwards, the content of my channel will be aligned with that goal. I can't tell you exactly what the content is going to be, but I'll make it as enjoyable as I can. On that topic, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Bow, bow, bow. Do, do, do.